Right, it is a very cold 6th of January 2026, and these are my thoughts and feelings for the day. It's early morning, so something could upset me, but I'm feeling alright, I'm feeling good. I think the news is funny in a minute, right? Like this Venezuela thing, right? So the president of the US has got into Venezuela, kidnapped the president of Venezuela and said, well, I'm running the country now. And that country is particularly rich in oil, has a particularly large amount of oil deposits, which they can't do anything with because of US sanctions. So yeah, the president's gone in, kidnapped him and his wife, and they're holding them. Like, that's either a good thing or a bad thing. Like, there's no way Keir Starmer can stay on the fence about it, because either president of Venezuela was a shit cunt and needs to be got rid of, or the US are just playing their fucking silly war games for oil, you know, to prop up their economy. Once again, like they have done, you know, for a long fucking time, they keep doing it, keep getting away with it. So Starmer, if you had any bollocks, which you haven't, and we all know you haven't, we all know you're just a front for this globalist agenda, which is gonna fuck us all working people. Put into digital prisons and no longer have the freedom which we currently are hanging on the skin of our teeth with. Because we ain't that free, are we? Like, if I put a Facebook status up tomorrow, saying, oh, I don't have Facebook, but if I have a Facebook status tomorrow saying that, I don't know what people get put in prison for saying stuff on Facebook for, but it happens. That's not freedom, is it? You're allowed to say whatever you want. That's fucking freedom of speech. Like, I am allowed to say whatever I want. I was going to give you an example then, but that's dangerous territory for me, so I'm not going to. But I am allowed to say whatever I want, even though I've just said that. So, through risk of offending people, because I don't want to offend anyone when I'm talking, but at the same time, I want to have the right to say whatever the fuck I want. An offence, it is like a big problem these days, isn't it? Like, if you offend someone, you want to get called out, and everyone's gonna get you. Whether it was right or wrong that they be offended in that first place, you know, you're gonna have a load of people say, "Oh no, you're a racist, sexist, homophobe, transgenderphobe." You know, you're gonna get all them misogynistic bastard. You're gonna get all that, aren't you? And you're allowed to have an opinion without being abused. You know, like, if you think that this whole transgender thing is rational, that's up to you. That's your decision, your opinion. You're entitled to it. But I'm also entitled to the opinion that is not rational, and it's actually just another thing that's being used to divide us. You see, you've got all these fucking NPCs hanging around who haven't got the intelligence to actually work out what's offensive, what isn't offensive, what offends them, what upsets them, what makes them happy. So they rely on these groups of other people, and it's usually the fucking loudest minority who say, well, this is outrageous, we can't have this, we must fucking protest, we must campaign for fucking trans rights. So you get all these other people that want to be seen as a good person, but haven't got the intelligence to work stuff out, so they go along with it. They're being misled. Yes, maybe in some cases you might have a small, very minute percentage of people that might be born in the wrong body. But the narrative that's being put out there is confusing young adults into thinking that there's something they're not. Basically, because it's a fad and it's fashionable, and it ain't fucking right, and it's fucking people up. And to chemically alter the person's makeup because of the decision of a 14-year-old, like, you know, there's no campaigning for that. But people are out there doing it, and there's no rationality behind it. It's fucking destroying the minds of our young people. Like, it's okay. Do you know what? If fucking Jason wants to be Jane, fine. But Jason don't get the rights of Jane because he wants to be Jane. But I want to be a fucking millionaire, you know? That doesn't mean I get to get £1 million, does it? Can't have everything you want all the time in life. Life ain't fucking fair, let me tell you. I mean, I'm fucking 40 years old. And I've been through my fair share of unfairness and injustice. I don't fucking complain about it and get out there and tell fucking everyone how much everyone else is a cunt, and the people who I disagree with, how they're cunts and all stuff like that. Like, if I disagree with someone, I will respect their opinion. You know? Doesn't mean I've got to hate people. Unfortunately, this culture and society is so fucking toxic that my view on that is I'm the fucking minority in that. You know, because you've got these fully grown adults acting like fucking 13-year-old schoolgirl bullies. If they don't agree with the opinions of someone, then they character assassinate them. You know, a constant diatribe, bullshit about this person. They ain't fucking true. Just because they disagree with some of the things that they say. That's how fucking toxic this society is. And it starts from politics, like politicians do it. So these fucking idiots on the ground who are doing it, they're just copying the behaviour society has given them the example of. It's not really their fault they're a cunt. They've learnt to be a cunt from the fucking our leaders of our country. I mean, they're still a cunt. Don't get me wrong. It's not their fault, maybe. But it is their fault. They make their own decisions, can't they? You know? But when you consider the impact it has on, you know, some people, anyway, that's enough of that. That's enough of me talking about stuff. I just want to clarify though, like, I ain't got a problem with someone being trans. Like, if someone's decided that they want to be a woman when they're a man, that's fine, I respect that. I'll call them whatever they want to be called. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they want to be called Doris, fine, we'll call Doris. If they want to be, you know, treated as though they are a woman, fine, I will do that. But at the same time, I'm not going to let them go and share a toilet with a 9-year-old girl. And the responsibility of the trans person should be to protect them and their own by saying, actually, you're right, these children do need to be protected as much as we do. So we'll protect the children first in the hope that someone else will protect us and our rights. You know, you want respect, you give respect. And if these trans ain't giving respect to these children, then they don't fucking deserve it themselves. And do you know what? I won't call you Doris. I'll call you David and kick you in the bollocks, you cunt. You know what I mean? But like, if you're respectful of other people, and that's fine. That's how you want to live your life. Like, freedom. Like, live your life like that. But it shouldn't impact on anybody else's. Least of all, the younger generation coming through. You know, so that's that for that. After all that, really, like, I'm sure that's going to upset some people, but like, it's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. And if you want to call me a transphobe, fine. I don't really have too much of a problem with that. I have friends who are trans, and I treat them the exact same way that my other friends do. No, I treat them the same way as I do my other friends. You know, that's with respect. It's because they respect me and my opinions. You know, and also respect the difference of opinion when it comes to certain things. And also not so arrogant to think that they're always going to be right, which is another toxic trait of, like, mostly the brainwashed left. And these are these people that I'm talking about, the NPCs who don't actually know what to be offended about, so they have to be told, you know. Anyway, that's enough of that for now. I think we're all rambled out after that. That was intense. Do you know what else is intense? Camping. Yeah, there's my dad joke for the day. Thank you. So I'm gonna go and get some breakfast now with my mate. We're gonna go and have some breakfast, do some exercise. I think we're gonna do exercise first. Actually, that's important. Do some exercise, have some breakfast, and then maybe talk some shit about some. I don't know. We just gossip about some people, probably. Do they? Maybe start a rumour. Who can we start a rumour about? I'm going to start a rumour today. I'm going to start. Ruby, come here. Rubes, come here. Leave me alone. Good girl. I'm going to start a rumour about someone. Who could I start a rumour about? Well, I don't know. I guess you'll just have to find out.
Yeah, whatever. No big deal. Guess the hottest girl in the world loves me.